Texans fans, what's up, world? What's up, Texans Nation, Swarm City, H-Town, stand up, baby. Your boy Blastoff back in effect again, man. A dominating performance yesterday from your Houston Texans as they clear out the Detroit Lions. Excuse me, H-Town, my bad, my mic was messed up. H-Town, it's your boy Blastoff back yet again, man. And stepping in after a dominating performance from your Houston Texans yesterday, in a battle of depth charts, in a battle of team depth, in a battle of second teams and third stringers, man. Your Houston Texans gave a dominating performance against the Detroit Lions, man. They cleared the Detroit Lions, 26-7, out in Detroit. Just a testament to the quality of depth that we have on this team. And I picked up the coaching. The coaching was just incredible, man. The coaching is just a testament to the coaching. It's a testament to the team chemistry. And to sum it up, these boys played so hard. The second and third teamers and second and third stringers and guys that were wanting to make the team, like I can't remember in the past. It just, everybody. This is going to be one of the hardest cuts that the Houston Texans is going to have to make, probably in ever, because it passed the eye test for me. I mean, from the wide receivers, the defensive tackles, the running backs, man, it's just going to be hard. The cornerbacks is just going to be hard, very hard to, go through this list and say who gets to stay and who gets to go, because, man, some of these guys got you like, man, do I keep this guy or do I cut this guy or do this guy? A lot of guys are going, I can see a lot of these guys getting signed to the practice squad. We'll go through that today about who I think should be cut and uncut. And if you tapped in, man, let's go through what you think. If you're here with me, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. But if you're here with your boy, man, true Texans fans know that you got that feeling in you. If you like me, you got that feeling in you that this is something different. This is something incredible. What we have, it's a good problem to have. We got tackle problems, and not that they're not performing. We got we signed this guy problems, and we paying him all this money, but this guy who's getting paid less, a rookie or yada yada, or this guy, is in there. Who do we put in? That is a good problem to have. But yesterday, man, a dominating performance, man, by your second, third teamers, man, and your rookies, man. I was impressed, from Woody Marks to, Jawar Jordan to, man, Jaden Higgins. I mean, your guys that you brought in and the guys that you signed off of other teams and waivers or whatever the case that was, however they got here, they all performed. And they all performed admirably. And I'm gonna start that off by saying, literally, bro, I owe Graham Mertz an apology. I think a lot of us do. And I ain't gonna say I owe him an apology, because he did play horrible. He played horrible last year. Let's just be honest. We're not gonna act like he played all worldly last week when he played against the Panthers. I mean, the guy literally went 7 of 14 for 28 yards and 3 interceptions, man, last week. But this week, he looked like a totally different quarterback. And I, for one, I'm going to give him his props. And I got a couple of clips that I want to share with you guys to show, man, this guy looked like a totally different guy. Like he woke up. And that's what you need. I've seen questions now that's relaxed, like, hey, let's trade Davis Mills. How good this young kid look? I've seen questions of, hey, let's trade Davis Mills now, because it seemed like we got somebody. It seemed like we got somebody that we could put our faith in and get even more draft picks, because we've already compiled a crap ton of draft picks with Nick Caserio and whatnot, man. I mean, at the end of the day, this team is just it feels different, man. I don't know about you guys and what you guys think, and what you guys have taken from it if you saw the preseason game. And me personally, I had a long night the night before the preseason game, so I went to bed in the wee hours of the morning. And I had to go back and actually watch the tape of the game because I went to bed so early trying to put out content for you guys. And originally I had planned to put this out after the game later on that evening, but life is life. So, but the point is that after what I watched and what I seen, man, I can honestly say that, man, in my mind, this is, one of the best teams that I've ever seen us put together as far as quality depth, man. It's like we scratching our heads like, who should we keep? Who should we get rid of? And it's going to be hard. We can start from the running back room with you got Damian Pierce on the fringe. Let's be honest, on the fringe. You got Dare Ogunbowale. You got Jawar Jordan, who they took last year. You got Woody Marks, who they took this year out of USC. You got the guy they brought in, Yakub Johnson, I think his name is. And Taylor got cut last week, I believe. But this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be so hard to be able to make the right calls, man. And they're gonna. I know for a fact that these guys are gonna have to keep some of these guys on the team, whether it's practice squad, like I say, via practice squad or signing them or whatever. And a lot of guys were allowed to put on tape from the tight end rooms. Luke Lachey, you got Harrison Bryant that we just picked up in that trade with Mechie. He looked good. Kay Stover not going anywhere. Dalton Schultz not going anywhere. But the mindset of this team, man, is incredible. And I got to say, for one, myself, I got to say that, I can't personally find anything that I can knock this team for right now, because I believe that you practice how you play. You play how you practice. And they came out yesterday, this defense, man, is for real. Again, Jalen Mills made another play this week, picking off Hendon Hooker and later in the fourth quarter, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's just incredible, man, what we got going on here. And again, man, I want to know what you guys think. I got to give it to guys like Graham Mertz who look crazy. He look incredible, bro. Let's just be honest. The guy looked incredible, and there's nothing that I could say to lower what the guy did after I kind of got on him last week about how his performance was last week. I mean, the guy went 14 of 16, one touchdown. One touchdown and 145 yards. I mean, hey, the guy looked incredible, man. The guy made plays. He looked sharp. I give credit where credit's due. Do I think he's going to take Davis Mills' spot? No. But do I think that this makes Davis Mills more tradable for draft quality? Because the Raiders need a pick now. The Raiders looking for a quarterback now. Their QB is Aiden I forgot Aiden Powell, whatever his name is. The guy he's not hurt. I think he's hurt right now. They in the business for a quarterback right now. So hey, if you can get a third or second, but let's temper expectations, and I do got to be realistic and temper everybody down that is thinking along the lines of how I'm thinking. We got to be realistic now, because Davis Mills is reliable and consistent, and he is a pro. But I think Davis Mills deserves a chance to start. Y'all remember Matt Schaub got his shot out here. He was backing up out there in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. He came out here and he took us farther than we had ever been at that point. And barring his injuries, I think we could have made a Super Bowl or been at least a Super Bowl, visited at the Super Bowl and or at least a division championship. But Davis Mills does, let's get honest, Davis Mills deserves a chance to, if he wants this, and I believe he does wants this, Davis Mills deserves a chance to shine somewhere else. And then let me tell you something. If the Texans can put it to where they have, hey, they bring in players and they can develop players like they develop Davis Mills, and they can showcase his talents and have teams, that were willing to give him a shot to possibly be a starter. Other players, because it's already, the word on the street is people want to play for the Houston Texans, and it showed itself because they played hard. You got to realize Quintez Cephas, he was here last year before he got cut, if I'm not mistaken. He got cut. I think he went on and got signed with the Rams or something. But he was here last year. This year, he's playing lights out. I can't see how Quintez Cephas doesn't make this roster, man, as a wide receiver with the work and the improvement that he put in. I know he had some trouble back then. I don't remember. I know he was drafted by Detroit, I think back in 2020. And I know he had a little issue with gambling, some kind of gambling trouble. But whatever the case is, man, the guy is talented, and he showed you that he's talented. And the guy has managed to, put up some good tape this season, this preseason, man, and in the training camp and whatever. That catch he had over the top this game from Graham Mertz when he caught that ball, he had done that against the Lions in the joint practice. The guy's dynamic, man. I'm not gonna take anything away from these guys. We got Cornell Powell, number 85, I believe, made some great plays. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be some tough choices getting made here. As you can see, guys, your boy, I'm dressed down today. It's Sunday, man, and I wasn't planning on doing it right at this second, but I had to go ahead, man. It's just I had to go ahead and tap in, man. And get with you guys, get with the fans, man. But, man, other than that, guys, I just want to know, what do you guys think about this roster? I mean, are you feeling like how I'm feeling? Because I'm personally feeling like, hey, this is something different. This is something that we have not had the chance. Excuse me, we have not had the chance to witness before. I've been a lifelong Texans fan, and this quality depth, the vibes around the team, the energy around the team, the word around the team is guys want to come here. The ownership is the way they're managing these guys. They're giving them more grace and stability, and not like the old of old, trying to be more controlling and coat-like, trying to be more like a coat or whatnot, whatever you may have it. But at the end of the day, we could go through all of this tape here, and I got some clips that I'm gonna share with you guys because I got some good footage. And I'm gonna start with your boy Graham Mertz. Like a lot of his throws, I mean, they were just short. And I got to get a guy. It was impressive. I'm sorry, it was impressive. I know he's a backup. I know he's currently third or fourth. I think he's definitely secured the third spot. Slovic had a touchdown himself. His touchdown was to Powell. Slovic looked good. But it's just something. Aiden got speed. I think he had a 20-yard scamper earlier in the game. If I'm not mistaken, the guy, he's a rookie. Graham, excuse me. I'm saying Slovic. Mertz had a scramble earlier in the game. He just looked short, man. It looked like he did a total. It looked like he calmed down. He sat himself, looked in the mirror, and say, "Look." And he knew he was starting. And it was like, I'm gonna seize the moment, and that's what he did. That's what he was supposed to do. And me judging by my mentality on the thought process of how the team works, a lot of these guys played in the third string. The fourth quarter, the end of the third and the fourth quarter. I believe to showcase their talent to other teams, like guys like Luke Lachey, Powell, Jawar. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard because you got Damian Pierce. He's back, but he had his runs. But for the most part, Damian didn't have any big runs. He kept running into the line again like he does. I'm sorry. This is real talk. Damian Pierce had some runs, and he had one that was called back when he got for the 4th down, but it was a penalty or something that brought the play back. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's a business. It's a business, and people gonna got something to say about what I'm finna say. But hey, Dameon Pierce is expendable, bro. I'm being real. I got to come 100. Dameon Pierce is expendable. With the talent that we seen from Woody Marks, and to me, Woody Marks is sharp and has vision, and his catching ability out of the backfield is an asset to this team. Jawar Jordan's catching out of the backfield is an asset to this team. Dare Ogunbowale, everything he brings to the team is an asset to this team. I don't know how many running backs we're going to be able to keep on this roster, but and you got British Brooks. Oh man, it's just, and he's a special teams ace. This is hard, man. This is genuinely hard, man. I don't know what to I don't know what to think of it, or how this gonna go. But it's a good problem to have. I will say that it's a good problem to have. It's not something that we question it like, oh man, the offensive line still look like Swiss cheese. Oh man, we don't know who the running back gonna be. Oh man, we don't know who the defensive tackles are with these guys. Malik Collins was traded last year and he was a dog, and we don't know. No. We now scratching like, man, when have we ever had in the history of Houston? Somebody point this out. Somebody tag me. Somebody comment in the chat or whatever. When was it ever a point in time that we've had, set up like this with this team, being just so ready, man? I feel like so ready. We even got Justin Watson on the wide receiver. He looked good, man. But does Justin Watson take Quintez Cephas' spot? Does he take Cornell Powell's spot? I don't know. He had a catch or two he was targeted in the game. I think that was a penalty or something when they targeted him this last game. But everything matters, man, here. Everything matters. And, I, for one, feel as though, every play matters, every down matters. And they got everybody under a microscope from what they're doing in training camp that we don't see as fans, to what they're doing in the preseason games, how they handle themselves off the field, away from the team. What are they doing when they get contact? Hey, what are you doing? Are they working? Quintez Cephas to me is one of those examples of a guy that's working, man. And I'm sorry, man, but I don't see how that guy doesn't make the team. You got your guy, Tommy Togiai, defensive tackle, man. I think he's number 72. Number 72, man, made a great sack on Kyle Allen, because we played Kyle Allen. He was playing with us about 2-3 years ago. Was our backup QB. Kyle Allen, he had some great plays, man. I'm just impressed. I can't sing the praises enough of this team. But I particularly am in a great space, and I can't wait for the season to take off. I'm seeing mock drafts now that I hadn't seen ever. Texas picking last in the draft, first round. If that's the case, hey, I don't know about y'all, but I'm all for it. You know what I mean? I don't know about y'all, but I'm all for it. How many of y'all would love to be picking last in the first round? That means you did something major to do that. But that team, it's gonna all rest on after it's said and done. It's all gonna rest on the shoulders of C.J. Stroud and that offensive line as far as the offense goes. Because we got playmakers across the board. From Jalen Orr, Jalen Higgins, Christian Kirk, Nico, of course. It's going to be unfair when Tank Dell gets back healthy. When Flash one time get back healthy, it's going to be unfair, guys. And let's just be honest. It's going to be unfair when Flash one time get healthy, man. I don't know what to tell you. When your boy Flash one time get healthy, Tank D, number 3, get healthy. You know, it's gonna be crazy. And you also got you know, Mixon. Mixon gonna be back soon, and when he come back, you know, it's gonna be crazy. The team is gonna be crazy. The depth, man, is just the you got a starter in Nick Chubb who's looking like he could possibly return to old form or 80-90% of himself, and that's still elite. And you got one of these young gunners that's hungry, Woody Marks. Hey, if Damian Pierce, man, I'm gonna be honest, I just don't see Damian bringing to the table what Woody Marks or I ain't. And you know what? Maybe they be like, man, you a sellout, you fake for they saying that Damian been on. Yeah, but Damian been hurt, man. And guess what? When it comes to the NFL, what's the best ability? Availability. What's the best ability? It's availability. You can't sit here and say that, oh, I'm a rock. Man, Damian ain't done nothing. Okay, forgive me. Let me get a brother his credit. Damian, DP, has had a phenomenal rookie year. He became a household rookie name, and it was a sensation. And after that, Damian has been Mr. Special Teams, you know, with those. I know he didn't return at least 2 to 3 kickoff returns, at least 2 of them, 1 or 2 of them to the house. So he has value, but if it comes down to, in my opinion, to cutting this roster down to, let's say, 4 running backs, maybe 4 running backs. You got Mixon, you know he's not going anywhere. You got Nick Chubb, he's not going anywhere. The hardest decisions come after those 2 guys. And then when you got, after those 2 guys, you got Damian Pierce, Jawar Jordan, Woody Marks, Yakub Johnson. I think he's an odd man out for sure. All respects to that brother. And I think Dare is that's a hard choice. Dare had a great play. I think he caught a pass out the backfield from Slovic the other day. And Dare just holds his value, man. We will never forget how Dare saved us with that field goal last year. After, Kame got hurt. After Fairbairn got hurt. So at the end of the day, it's just, this is gonna be hard, man. This is gonna be hard. And again, I'm gonna lead off with the fact that, in my opinion, this is a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have. I mean, it could be worse. It could be way worse than what we're dealing with, but it's obviously, and it's honestly, in my opinion, a good problem to have. I want to give my boy Merckx some props though, man. Merckx had some good highlights and some good plays that just had me eye-opening, and I was like, whoa, this is totally different. Totally different from the kid that played last week. Graham Merckx looked damn good this week. I'm trying to stop cursing, Lord. Graham Merckx looked totally like night and day from how he looked last week. I got some clips, man. I got some footage that I want to put up about, some highlights that your boy Graham did and a couple of plays from everybody. Because it didn't make sense, man. Your boy Graham, he did the dang on fool, man. And coach himself said that it was gonna be hard to figure out who to keep on this team. Coach himself said it was gonna be hard to figure out who to keep on this team. And with that, I want to go into some of the stuff that Coach said uh, about improving the team and making these cuts isn't going to be an easy decision. Because I know it's not. It just can't be, man. This has got to be one of the hardest decisions that the hardest cuts they had to make. And I honestly would be if I was the coach. It would just be one of those kind of decisions where it's just so hard to figure out who I'm gonna keep, who I'm not gonna keep based off of what I see here. But yeah, going into what Coach had to say, I wanna tap into some things, and even the coaches have the like-minded opinions of what us fans have. Here we go. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's all about depth, quality depth. And yesterday was the battle of depth. And we showcased that we had more depth than the other teams did. Let me go back. Let me remix that, man. I know y'all can't hear that. Let me go back and remix that for you. My bad. Give me a chance. Give me a second. Let me go back and remix that for you.
And again, I want to keep all these guys. These guys play hard. They're together. It's a tight team. So I really like where we are as a team, and they don't make it easy. You see guys go out and play the way they played today. Just really proud of the coaching staff and everybody for the effort and work that went into us just improving this week as a team. And that's what training camp is constantly about. Like, it's not about where you start. It's about growing, improving weekly, and that's what I've seen from our entire unit. And again, I want to keep all these guys. These guys play hard.
Hey, I feel the same way. It's gonna be hard it's gonna be hard to make these calls, man. When it comes to what's going on with making these cuts, man. One thing I'll say is that, we can knock the trade for Laramie Tunsil all you want. You can knock, the Stephon Diggs signing and wasted, I think we got a second round for him or something like that. You can knock all that all you want. But at the end of the day, man, all that matters is that we're able to build this team from the ground up. And if we're going towards the architect of it all, calculated Caserio. I call him calculated Caserio. Nick Caserio is a man that plays chess, and I'm going to sing that man's praises because I've been a fan from day one. And, the way that this roster's being built and having, and let's think about this, having players on your roster, like, say, Davis Mills. Let's say a Davis Mills. And then you bring in a quality quarterback that the verdict is still out on Graham Mertz. Yes, he had a damn good game yesterday. Yes, he had, he was sharp. The first game left a lot to be desired and had everybody like, no, not this guy. Not this guy. But Graham Mertz looked good, and that leaves room to say, hey, now maybe we can. Now they can really visit, because before you really couldn't visit that. Now you can visit the option of maybe we can trade Davis Mills and pick up more draft capital, for next season. Secure picks, man. Get these picks, man. It's the options are there for you. Let's go back and if we want to sit there and think about it, I for one feel as though if I gotta choose between Damian Pierce, Jawar Jordan, and Woody Marks, I know Woody staying. I think Jawar Jordan staying. I don't even know was Damian Pierce's Nick Caserio's pick. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that was Nick Caserio's pick or DeMeco Ryans' pick. I'm not sure, but I don't know, man. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if Damian Pierce is cut off this team or traded or traded or cut or something. I could see he has value, and other teams can see themselves working with him. So I can see Damian Pierce. They probably keeping him if they got a fourth or fifth, maybe a fifth spot for Damian, just to be able to get some trade value or something for him. But I can't see for myself Damian Pierce overtaking the third. Not what I seen yesterday with Woody Marks. I can't see Damian Pierce sliding in without giving this other guy a chance now. It's about ability, man, in the NFL, and it's a business. So, yes, we love DP, but DP like to run into that offensive line, man. I'm spoiled. I grew up in the Arian Foster days. Arian Foster would see that line blocked up and held up. He's jump cutting to the left or to the right, finding an opening up in there, and he gone. Poetry in motion. DP ain't got that finesse, and we're going to be honest with you. DP a hard runner. He's a hard runner. He was known as a hard runner in Florida. He got that viral video. He ran hard. His helmet came off. He still ran and got that, He's known as a hard runner, but we need finesse as well. We need, not insulting the brother, but we need sharpness as well. We need sharpness. We need some sharpness to go down. We need you to be able to see something and make a quick split-second decision and go the other way if that's the need be. We need availability. It's not the brother's fault. Well, I don't know what his training like and what his rehab habits are like and whatnot, but, he tries to remain healthy for the most part. I mean, wait, and I ain't trying to say he tries to remain. Nobody wants to get hurt. But, again, DP has been hurt a couple of times, man. It's time to give somebody else a new chance. This team is taking shape, man. Nobody is safe except for those that we know are safe. The QB and the tackle, Titus Howard and whatnot, and the wide receivers, Nico and Yada and Christian Kirk, man. Hey, I don't even know. Did Jalen Noah play in this game? Or had they seen enough last week and all through training camp and, had they seen enough in Minnesota where they can say, hey, we don't need to see him no more. Let's put him on ice. Let's keep him ready. I seen Jaden Higgins out there. He caught a nice pass. Jaden Higgins caught a nice pass. I have my notes here. If I can go back into it. Yeah, Jaden Higgins caught a nice pass from Mertz, man. To start it off, Hutchinson had a fire catch to start that off. After they ran DP that first run to start that off at the beginning of the preseason, at the beginning of the game, Hutchinson caught a nice one. And that's another guy that showcases the coaching on this team. Think about Xavier Hutchinson, man. We can think about, if you watch this team, you know that Xavier Hutchinson has made major plays for this team in the playoffs and throughout the seasons. He's always been that bright spot. Where, again, I'll keep back referencing the one key memory I have of Xavier was when, CJ dropped that ball against the Chargers last year and picked it up. I keep repeating this too. 2024, CJ dropped that ball. In 2023, CJ Stroud picked that thing up, and they went out there and won that game against the Chargers, man. And that was Xavier Hutchinson that caught that pass. Xavier Hutchinson, in my mind, is a guy that's always there in big moments. I don't know about you, but in my mind, Xavier Hutchinson is one of those guys that's just always there in big moments. So, I think he deserves that number 2, number 3 spot on the team right now as far as wide receivers. Him, Kirk, Hutchinson got to be on the field. He earned it. They developed this guy. They've developed this guy's talent. They developed and until Tank gets back or whatever. And the spot ain't never safe because you can always get, taken or removed or whatever due to performance or whatever, performance issues. But hey, man, I don't myself personally, I believe that he's worked his way up. He was developed. He's proof of the talent being developed here on this team. I want to know, do you feel like me when it comes to things like the tight end room? The talent, the depth, man. Even in the tight end room, Irv Smith made crazy plays last week and the week before. Luke Lachey, Harrison Bryant. We got some crazy depth, man. We got some crazy depth. The cornerbacks, Jalen Mills last week, number 26. He played for LSU. He had that pick on Hendon Hooker, and I liked Hendon Hooker, man, coming out of Tennessee, man. Hendon Hooker showed he got some speed, man. That was a play. He had a 25-yard scramble. And he looked it fast. But he of course he's not going to take golf spot. Of course he's not going to take golf spot. But yeah, he looked it real good, man. I want to go back to your boy Graham Mertz, man. I want to show you some of them highlights from Graham Mertz and from Tommy. But let's start off with Graham Mertz, man. Look at some of these clips. Look at some of this footage from Graham. Man, let me see here if we can get it. It's all broken up, but don't worry about the quality of it. But at the end of the day, check this out. Graham Mertz looked damn good, man. He looked damn good. Graham Mertz looked damn good out there. Graham Mertz looked damn good, guys. He looked damn good. These are just some highlights. These are just some highlights, man. Graham Mertz looked damn good. These are short. Chris. Look at Woody. Good hand. I mean, man, this, the guy, hey, you got to get a guy's props. Dave, hey, man, the dude looks sharp, man. He had me like, whoa, look at Powell. Cornell Powell, man, made all the catches, man, all the plays. That one was Quintez, I believe. Look at that, man. All across the board, man. This guy, man. Hey, this is the guy that could supplant Davis Mills and give us the comfortability to make the trade. This is the guy that can give us the comfortability to make the trade, if you ask me. Look at that. Stephens almost caught another one. Stephens balled out. Look at that. Look at that. Stephens, man. Quintez Stephens, man. That guy balled out. I don't know about you, but that guy balled out, man. I mean, the guy had poise, confidence. He had a cool, collect head. He was making all the right throws. It just passed the eye test for me. I don't know about you, but it just passed the eye test for me. It just passed. Look, he even got us a pass interference on that one. I don't know about you guys, but that one passed the eye test for me. Again, the depth that we have is crazy. And I believe that we got the comfortability, we can sit in the comfort zone to where we can possibly say, hey, look, Davis, we're going to give you a better opportunity. We're going to get you starting over here in this part of town. We're going to get you starting over here. and we're gonna let you go. They want to trade for you, man. They want to give you a chance to start. I think Davis would be on board with that. I think the fans would be on board with that. That what I just saw, what we all just saw, that instilled confidence in me to say, well, maybe, and maybe, maybe the Texans go through this last season for as an insurance policy, because one of the things with this team that I keep noting is insurance. And when I say that, I mean, hey, it's a good problem to have 2 starting left tackles on your team when you got a veteran, Cam Robinson, who's getting paid $14 million, and a rookie that stepped in when Cam got injured and has overtaken Cam's. I still yet to be seen on game day 1 because they are paying Cam. But Ariante Ursary has stepped in nicely. I don't know if they want to mess with that chemistry that offensive line has. If you got to let Cam ride the bench for $14 million, that's a cold insurance policy. I think you can rest assured to be, if anything would have happened, God forbid, to Ariante, I think that we can say, you know what? I think we'll be all right with Cam. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be okay. So, in my mind, all these little extra problems we have with we paying this guy, but that's a good problem to have. And again, it's a testament to the coaching, man, how they got these guys playing. The depth, you got to think about this like this when it comes to the preseason. The depth that we have is better, and that much more better than the depth of what the Lions had, than what the depth of what the Panthers had. That's how we got and unfortunately, a lot of these guys are going to have to go see other teams. A lot of these guys are going to make the practice squad, but the depth is what we need. Somebody, when one of these stars, which we know inevitably is going to happen, we know without a doubt somebody's going to have a thing going on with an ankle or in it, God forbid, but it just happens. It's just the nature of football. It's like the clock is going to reach the same time once a day. It's going to it's going to hit the same time once. It's guaranteed to hit 5 o'clock a day. I don't know if ever a time in this team's history have we ever had this problem, but the team is taking shape, and it's just a testament to the coaching, man. One thing I want to say though is, man, we're gonna need a new long snapper, dude. It's looking like we're gonna need a long snapper. I'm not sure. I gotta research. I'm not even sure who the new long snapper is, man. I didn't get up with who the long snapper is for the Houston Texans, but there was like 2 times when the ball was snapped wrong, and I know Kaimi missed one of the field goals. And God, what can we do to get John Weeks back here? They need to send. They ain't gonna take Davis Mills. They don't need Davis Mills. No. But we need to send somebody over there. We need to figure out what San Francisco needs, man, and go crawling back to John Weeks, man. John Weeks spent his whole career here with the Texans. And finally last year, he went on over to the 49ers. And we looking like kind of weak in that spot, the long snapper spot. We can't have in the middle of a game winner against, Baltimore Ravens, the long snapper snap the ball to the left, and then, Davis Mills catches it and can't set the ball right, or whoever is the setter. We can't have that, man. We gotta have to find out what's going on with that part of the game, man. I was lost on that, bro. I was lost on that. I just currently feel as though we need to call John Weeks back if we can get him back, or get somebody else in here, because what I saw the other day, that just wasn't cool, man. That wasn't cool. I need to see more than that. But as far as anything else, man, with the problems with the team, I'm riding high right now. I feel like we on a trajectory, the upwards trajectory right now. I feel like, hey, we could be in worse situations. We looking good out there, everybody. We looking good. You know what I'm saying? We let's give our team a round of applause for a quick second, because they're currently turned this from Cal being one of the most hated owners in the city to, I think he just won an award, or he's nominated for top Houston CEO or something. I wouldn't mistake. I got to look that up. Maybe y'all can look that up. But Cal was, he's turned this team around, man, and I'm excited for this new season. We will be giving away a game again like we always do. We will be giving away a game. Just like, subscribe, tap in, and you will have your chance to get in and win, some tickets to the games or whatever. That's what I do here. That's what we do. We love, Blastoff love who love him and love who don't love him, because I ain't no hater. But what I will say is that for the true diehard Texans fans, this is a whole new vibe, feel. We complaining about good things now. We worry about, man, does Dameon Pierce stay? If Dameon Pierce is getting argument, does he stay? That means that something's going right. That means somebody else came in that looked better than Dameon Pierce, if we being honest. That means somebody came in here that got us questioning a guy like Dameon Pierce. And I'll say it again. I said it earlier for y'all that didn't hear. Dameon Pierce is expendable with these new running backs that we got. I can't just see washing these other guys out like a Woody Marks. From what I've seen from Woody, I can't just explain washing them out the roster because of we got to hold a spot for DP. Now, DP now, he's in a battle for number 3 spot. And hey, it ain't no lock that he got that number. What have you done, bro? Somebody tell me what has DP done that can justify him, getting put in over, one of these other guys. I don't know. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me what they seen that Woody Marks has done that we can justify. Dameon Pierce has done that we can justify just totally saying, well, you got to go. Or Jawar Jordan going, you got to go. My chances are Jawar could be gone before, but Woody ain't going nowhere. Nah, Woody ain't going nowhere, guys. Woody ain't going nowhere. Woody's here. Woody's going to be here, and, I know that, if I had my choice, I would have to go on. Dameon Pierce would be expendable. Y'all like and subscribe, man, to the channel, man. If you can, please support, man. Hey, we just talking Texas. If you rock with the Texans, then I rock with the Texans. We rocking with each other, man. If you like football, I like football. We rocking with each other, man. Hey, I'm always putting out. We back for the second season. I'm proud to even say that, to keep this thing going, because this is just one of my passions. The team, man, is one of my passions, man. I love the team. And, I want to be there and be alive to see the glory of us lifting the Lombardi Trophy. I think that'll be one of the most glorious times in Houston's history. That's the one thing we haven't touched. We touched WNBA championship. We touched NBA championship. We touched MLB championship. We waiting on that one. We waiting on that one bad boy. We waiting on that one bad boy. With the team that probably get the most play here, the team that would probably get the most praise, get statues built, streets named after them, and that's football. Houston is a football town. We just hadn't had the luck of, because it's so hard to win in the NFL. We get it. It's so hard to win a championship, period, guys. It's hard, and that's one thing that I understand, for myself, but I don't know, man. I'm just glad that we are where we are with this team, and again, it's a good problem to have. I just think that Nick Caley is coming here. I think he's paying attention to detail. I think Nick Caley's hungry. You need somebody that's hungry, not afraid. These quarterbacks are playing with timing and speed now, and the word is that all of the players on any position, they're catering, because Dameon Pierce made a comment recently about how he loves what Nick Caley's offense is straightforward. He's being frank with the guys, and it's allowing guys, if you hear, to just play. They don't have to do a lot of thinking. Just do what you do, what you were brought, what got you into the league. Do what you do it well. Continue to do what you do and do it well. Just do what you do. Don't too much thinking about, hey, if you see this guy doing that, then you need to do. No, go. Ball snap, you go. I'm going to design this thing to when you go, it's going to fit you were in the right place. You use your speed, you use your athleticism, use your strength, you use your brawn to get this block, you use the speed to get open, you use the cut, and I'm gonna use that. Not, hey, you run, and then if you see him doing this, you go, nah, I got somebody for that guy that's coming in at that angle. I got somebody else doing it. You do what you do, and we're gonna be all right. I don't know, man. I just feel like this is in uncharted territory. I don't know about you guys, but to me, this is just uncharted territory, man. You know, this is just uncharted territory. What's up? Shout out to it's Shaquille, Merking, Jags winning the. Let me see something here, guys. Let me get in this chat. Merking says my Jags winning the AFC South this year. I don't know about that, bro. Man, we've been owning you guys, man. And I ain't no hater. Y'all got a good team, you know, and Brian Thomas, you know, Jr. is looking like he gonna be the truth, and Travis Hunter, you know, y'all got something there if he can stay healthy. I'm gonna say this about the Jags, man. They need to keep Travis Hunter going to pick a fight. They gonna get that guy killed, man, if Travis Hunter is both offense and defense, man. I would, me personally, he made it. He won his Heisman, I believe. He ain't win it off the wide receiver. I think he won it off of being the top cornerback in the league, top defensive back in the league. I don't know about that, man. You know, they're gonna wear that dude's motor out, playing that many snaps, dude, and he's not the biggest guy. And you coming against the Texans, we got some hard hitting cats, man. Stingley you know, he play wide receiver, he gonna ring his bell. Kamari Lassiter gonna ring his bell. You know what I mean? Thank you. Who is that? Brandon Hallam? That's my boy. What's up, Brand? Hey, Brand, yeah, stink, snap count. Hey, look, it ain't snap count, ain't a statistic. Brandon say he might be fighting for second, Jags might be fighting for second in the division. Yeah, you know it, bro. The Texans is coming in first, bro. The Texans is coming in first. It's just, man, we just too stacked. We're just too talented, man. It's just talent all across the board, man. When you got, so it's all, and I'm finna go just on the defense, man. Let's just keep it real here, guys. All you cats in the AFC South, Titans welcome. If you want to talk your trash, come on in. This is real Texas talk. We're not gonna hate. We're gonna congratulate if you do good, if you don't. But you know, dude, you gotta. Man, look, what this guy say? He say that they gonna come and win the AFC South. The Jags? Are we serious? What? I can't see it happening, bro. You got Derek Stingley. You got C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who everybody in the AFC South, the Titans, the Colts, and the Jags. Oh yes, he hurt himself. He's out for the season, and that just didn't happen. So, oh Lord, they was praying on the man downfall because this is just not. It's just not going to be a good look for you guys, man. It's going to be tough, man. Yeah, any other season, any other team we may have had in the past, you know, yeah, you guys, you know, had your take. But y'all still a work in progress, man. And Texas is around in the form, and they looking like a juggernaut, man. They looking like a juggernaut, guys. You know, what's up, bro, man? Shout out, man. Yeah, we can win it. It's Shaquille. We can, bro. I think we're gonna do it, bro. Put your money on the Texans this year, guys. Take Blastoff word. Put your 100. I ain't condoning gambling now. Wait a minute, but I'm just saying, make that bet. Make that bet. And make it that we going past the second round. Get an easy one. Hey, we going past the second round. Get an easy bet. Yeah, that's right, B. Brandon Hallam says it's 3 guys who can win Defensive Player of the Year. 2 that can win Offensive Player of the Year. Yeah. Who you got for? I want to know who you got, B, for Offensive Player of the Year. I think if this line holds up, and CJ can be sharp, because and let's be honest, I've been to all the training camps that they had available, and CJ had his days when he was turning the ball over a lot. So, But he did that in his rookie year, and he did that in the preseason early on with the Pats before he came in and won Rookie of the Year that year. So I think he'll get it cleaned up. It was just an adjustment to the new system with Nick Caley's system, and it's a timing thing. But Nick Caley's system has shown you what it could be with just the other day with Graham Mertz was just dotting them up. Caden Slovic was dotting them up. This is why I say put stock into the Houston Texans. This is why. Because we've always had as a team, we can all attest to this, that follow the team from day one. We've either had good offense, it's still offense, record-breaking offense, Matt Schaub 2011, 2012, or good defense. Good offense or good defense. The defense is gonna dominate. We had Tyrann Mathieu one year, and the years we've had, Jonathan Josephs and the Danielle Mannings and things. Man, we've always had one thing or the other, but it's something that wasn't complete. Like, let's say last year, we had a decent defense, and the offense was lacking because it started in the trenches with the offense that just CJ was just getting killed. CJ was just getting killed, man, last year. Let's be honest. He had his problems. He's not above reproach. He's not above criticism. He had his days, that he could have made better throws and could have put us in situations to win. But a lot of it stemmed from a lot of it stemmed straight from the offensive line, man, not getting blocking. Nico or CJ, depending on if a QB wins CJ or Nico Collins. Man, that's the guy that don't get his respect. Who all do you guys, let me know, who do you guys feel is not getting the respect of the media like they should? I'm going to go with my number one guy that I feel is not getting the respect of the media. And it's on defense. I think Kalen Bullock is just not getting, he slept on. And that's good. Let them sleep. Let's sleep. The more they sleep, the less game planning they can do for somebody. He'll wake them up this year. He going to wake them up. That's a bad combination to have him and C.J. Gardner. And I wish Jimmy Ward could be out there. I don't know what's going on with Jimmy, man. I spoke about this last episode. I don't know what's going on with Jimmy, but hopefully Jimmy, man, he get back to shape, man. And whatever he dealing with, it's crazy to hear the things that I heard coming out of the news about Jimmy, man. But hopefully he can get himself together, guys, because we need Jimmy here, man. We need Jimmy here. And hopefully that ain't the case with him, talking about some methamphetamines, man. You gotta lead it, you gotta be smart. You gotta put your mind where you gotta put your mind and your focus. You gotta be focused. You gotta be a red pill guy kind of sort of. I'm saying, I hate to say it, but you gotta just lock in on your craft, bro. The other things will come later, man. I don't know, man. Hopefully we could turn this thing around, and if Jimmy comes back, that's just even more crazy death, man. I want to give a shout out to Tommy Togiai, man. That guy, he plays the defensive tackle number 72 for the Texans. I'm gonna show love, man. I'm gonna show love where the love is due and the props is due. And his name has been getting called all training camp. And he made a crazy play last week against the Panthers, and he did it again. He got himself a sack. Saturday against the Lions, man. I got to give my boy his props, man. He did his thing, man. Togiai.
3rd and 8 from the 47. Allen in the gun. He's going to be sacked. Brought down at the 40-yard line. Nowhere to go. Tommy Togiai wrestles him to the ground.
Man, you got your edges. You get your centers lined up. You get your defensive interiors lined up. Your D tackles. You get those guys in. We on there, bro. We on there. You get these guys in. We on there, man. I don't know, guys. This is just something different for me than I could ever remember being in. Shout out to Texas Jacob on Twitter, man. I'm using this clip. I got to get a brother's credit. Tommy, he was playing through double teams and winning against the Carolina He underrated. He's just an underrated pick. He's just an underrated pick, man. He's a great pickup, and he's just underrated, guys. Here go another one from Tommy last week against the Panthers. Look at him, 72. Look at him. Look, he's just there. He's just there. He's just there, man. 72. Look, he's just there. He's just there, man. 72. Look at him. Look at him. He on the team. Tommy Togiai is on the team. Tommy Togiai is on the team. I can't see him going anywhere else, man. He's on the team. We need that type of defensive interior, nastiness, strength, speed, dominance. We need that, guys. Tommy Togiai is on the team. I can't see another way. Yeah, but I want to know what you guys think. What do you think we gonna do? Bro man says, "Oh yeah, that's all season. He season easy. He gonna do that." Yeah, man. Hey, bro. We again, bro. Somebody tell me, don't you feel like we are? Doesn't this feel different to you guys? Yeah, 72, man. That dude, hey, man. You got to get that guy his props, man. I got to get a shout out to him. I'm just seeing what I can see because it's a lot of different intricacies going on around this team. But from what I seen from Tommy, man, he looking good. His name been getting called all preseason, man. Jalen Noel, man. We spoiled with richness this year, bro. This is the first time I can say, and any of you guys can say, we are spoiled with an overflow of talent. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like we are spoiled with talent, man. We just spoiled with talent. We just spoiled with talent, guys. We spoiled with depth. We spoiled with depth. We just have a depth spoiled. We just spoiled with depth, man. I don't know what else to say. I wanna do something different that, hasn't been done on this show right now. Something that hasn't been done on this show, and I want to introduce something like I said last week for y'all. Maybe y'all missed it or whatever, but hey, if you ain't doing nothing, tap in with your boy. We got something new that's going on. And hey, if y'all, you see that? Call in. You got something to say? You want to chop it up with your boy real quick? Give you. How do you feel about the team, man? What do you think the direction that we headed? What do you think our record is? What is our predictions for this season, man? You see that? Call in, man, and chop it up with your boy. And we could definitely converse live, man, because this is what this is about. This is just about connecting with like-minded fans, and hey, when you see that, call in, man. When you see that, call in. It's just connecting with like-minded fans and people that got a love for the team. And hey, I can talk all day about these Houston Texans. Maybe not tonight because I got to go grab me something to eat because I haven't eaten today. But I can definitely chop it up with anybody. We can carry this conversation. But man, I just love to love the direction that we're going. I love what this team is doing. And man, I'm just excited to see like never before, where we're headed. I'm excited to see where we headed, man. And this has me curious. This has me curious because I think we can go with the juggernauts. And I think this team took its greatest points and not broke them down like, let's say, what Bill O'Brien did. We had we had DeAndre Hopkins and Jadeveon Clowney and some of these things. And we had these guys, Tyrann Mathieu, these guys took us to 24-0 on the Chiefs. And instead of saying, these guys are in place, Deshaun Watson is in place, J.J. Watt, these guys were allowed to walk. Instead of taking what we had and saying, you know what, these guys are set, let's build upon it. He thought that he could go in and, tear it all the way down to nothing. He thought about he could tear it all the way down to nothing and rebuild it, and it just didn't work, and he lost his job. He destroyed this team, and look at us now, though. Look at us now. In a short time, such a short time. Think about the Browns. They've been struggling for so many years to come to relevancy, and they have not yet come to relevancy. They have not yet come to relevancy. The Browns have not come to relevancy. Not once, not yet, not at all. The Browns have not come to relevancy. Think about the Carolina Panthers. They made a Super Bowl back in the day with Jake Delhomme and against the Patriots back in the day. I want to say 04, 03, 05, whatever. But they haven't been who they are, man. And look how fast we can turn this around. That's one thing that the Texans do. We put competition out there. And we have been spoiled. I will say this yet again. Texans are one of the most spoiled teams when it comes to wide receivers. Our wide receivers have always been top tier, man. We just always have had, top tier, wide receivers, man. I don't know, man. I just want to go and before we wrap this thing up, to say that, at the end of the day, man, we enter a new territory, uncharted territory. Let the eye test believe what you're seeing, guys. Believe what you're seeing. And hey, the sky's the limit now. And we can say this without just shrugging. So anybody talking all that old, hey, the Jags is going to, no, man, it's not going to happen like that. I'm sorry. And I'm not being a fan or nothing. It's just like, man, you can see the team, bro. This team is different. I don't know what Lynn Colin is doing out there in Jacksonville, but it ain't making no noise like this. They still missing pieces. They still missing things. Titans, rookie Cam Ward, I think he's going to be nice for years to come if he can stay healthy. And the Colts, Daniel Jones, they had a good win the other day against, the Colts beat, I forgot who they played. I didn't keep up. I know they beat the crap out of somebody. Let me look this up for you. Who did the Colts play? They just beat the Colts just beat Bengals. Yeah, 41-14. Yeah, that was dominating performance. That's a dominating performance. That's right. It's Shaquille. Let's go. Houston all day. That's right, baby. That's right. But yeah, man. Guys, hey, I ain't gonna hold you too long. It's Sunday night, man. A lot of us gotta, it's 9 p.m. We can talk all day. But Real Texans Talk, man, gonna be streaming every Friday, man, at 7 p.m., man. Real Texans Talk. I'm gonna make sure we stream every Friday at 7 p.m. I will tap back in though shortly. It's gonna be a short stream for next Tuesday. This Tuesday is coming up because we're gonna know what the team looks like. So we ain't gonna get all into a long convo, but we're gonna go into Tuesday on what it looks like for the team. We're gonna see what the team takes shape. Tuesday at 4 p.m. is the cutoff for the NFL to make the cuts. So we're gonna see what that looks like, man. Yeah, that's right, it's Shaquille. We got a good team. We got a good team, bro. We got a good team. You can believe that. You can believe that, man. I want to give a shout out to DeMeco Ryans and Nick Caserio and Cadden for turning this thing around, man. All the fans out there, all the Texans fans, man. This is just another branch in the Texas tree of family of people that love the team, and I thankfully have a platform where I can express myself and, hey, share with guys that's like that. Hey, tap in. I want those that love this team to tap in with me, man. Let's talk football. Let's talk the Texans. Let's go down this journey for this 2025-2026 season. And let's wish our boys nothing but the best, man. Pray for health and staying out of trouble. Let's stay out of trouble, guys. No more meth accusations and domestic violence and things of that nature that's going on currently and all that. So Let's go, man. Give a round of applause for the Real Texas Talk, everybody. We love you guys, man. Love you guys, man. You know, let's give a round of applause, man. But yeah, man, we this your boy Daryl Blastoff, man. You have been watching the Real Texas Talk. Thank you to everybody. That's it. Like and subscribe, man, because we are going to be giving away tickets, man. We will give away tickets. Gave away games last year. Gave away the which game was that? Gave away the Buffalo Bills game last year, if I'm not mistaken. And one lucky winner, man. Just like and subscribe. 2 tickets, man. Just support, follow, and I got your back if you got mine, guys. Hey, you have been listening to the Real Texas Talk. It's your boy Daryl Blastoff, man, signing out with the Real Texas Talk. Y'all be blessed, guys.